Hi guys, and welcome in this new episode. So the van is just behind me, and today we're gonna make a full tour of the little house we are living in inside since 6 years now already. Let's go. Okay, so the van is a French brand. It's a Renault Master 3 from 2015. Coucou, coucou. As you can see, I added like the 4 windows in the back. They were not there at the beginning. It was like totally empty, and convert everything myself. Before we jump inside the van, there is few things I want to mention. First thing is I wanted to build a comfortable home, a cozy one, like something you feel good and not having the feeling to camp every day. I wanted a real bed, a real kitchen, and I tried to avoid to waste some space inside. So everything that was not useful, I tried to remove it to get a lot of storage. So let's see if it was a success or not. Let's go inside. Coucou! First thing I want to talk about is the bed. Between the 2 windows, you have 2 meters. So that's why the bed is a real bed. It's a Dunlop pillow, big mattress. As you can see, it's big, it's 140 like this. It fits 2 persons easily, and it's comfy. And I didn't want something to convert every day, like in couch to bed, because I tried this in USA in a previous trip, and I didn't like it so much. It's okay for like just few days, but no, not when you have to do this every day. Let's have a general look. So on top you have like cabinets on each side except above the bed, because I wanted to have space when we are sitting like this. Here is the kitchen part with the cooking area, fridge, drawer. Here it's the electric compartment, control panel. On top of this one you have like some food. Here some more storage. On this side the sink, and under some storage with the dirty water, grey water tanks. And on the last side we have the shoes box, more storage for oil, and a little step. And the idea behind this step was to actually being able to jump in front easily in case of, I don't know, emergency, or I don't know. And also it was the goal was to make a little seat, but we will see later why it's not working so well. And I forgot, but here it's some clothes, the heater, and down there the boiler. I created this rooftop window also, so you can have a look outside if you want. Yup. Let's go have a look. Yoo-hoo! And to finish the general layout, let's have a look on what is under the bed. So actually you can see this is the gas tank, and there is 2 drawers with all the toys, and we can see some pipes, but I will talk about that later. Now we are back inside, and I want to talk about the isolation of the van. So the first thing I did was to project some cork. It's a 3mm layer. It's on all the faces inside the van, and it's not enough to isolate the van completely, but it's a good first layer. So it has an impact on the sound. It improves also of course the isolation a little bit, and it also removes the condensation that you can have. It's natural, and it's a bit expensive, but definitely worth it in my opinion. In addition of the cork, I added some wood fiber, 4mm thick, on all the faces also. Same, it's natural, and it feels really good when you're inside the van. I think you can check on internet, like on some website, the thermic coefficient and all the different aspects of this isolation method, but it's really good. And the last touch, it's not really a part of the isolation, but after the cork and the wood fiber, I just decorated with this white wood board, and yeah, that's it. Now let's have a look on the electric part. So you can see there is a Victron Energy battery monitor. It gives me indication on where we are, what's charging or not. Here I have like some switches, control everything, water tank level. This is the boiler switch, pump, hot water, not really useful, but yeah. Inside this compartment, all the electricity with 12 volt fuse, 220 fuse, the DC-DC charger, so battery motor is coming inside and going to the battery. You can also connect the solar panel, but actually I added MPPT Victron Energy also for the solar panel. This is a very big 12 to 20 inverter, and also it can charge the battery here when you plug 220 from the outside. There is a plug, a P17 plug outside, and it can charge the battery this way. Regarding the lights, there is two sets of lights, actually even three. There is two big in the middle. There is some on the side here and here. And the last one is the little funky one, yeah. Obviously, I added plugs, so 220 plugs and 12 volt here to charge everything. And this is just a lamp and battery. And here we have also additional lamps with USB plug. And last thing here is the controller for the heater. It's very close from the bed. That means that I can turn on the heater when I'm in the bed, and that's very useful, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's have a look on the water now. You have the sink with the tap with cold and hot water on this side. For hot water, just have to turn on the boiler between 50 or 70 degrees. And you have to wait approximately half an hour to get hot water. With this 10 liters of hot water, you can now take a shower. It's cool to have a system to take the shower inside also. And so here there is a little secret door and a secret shower tank. Even if we have like a big water tank, it's 170 liters and it's under the bed. We don't like to drink the water coming directly from the water tank because it's not always clean, it's not always drinkable water. You can fill up from anywhere, so sometimes it's not the best water. So unfortunately, we have no other solution than having like drinkable water like this. And behind this one, we have the technical part for the water system. So water pump and everything. And here you can see the water tank. Okay, we're back outside just to show you that to fill up the water tank, there is the trap just on the side here. Okay, let's talk about the gas now. So I just opened the gas tank and you can see it's a GPL container. With everything like to fix. There is a filter, GPL filter, and then you can see the pipe going to the different devices. Back inside, just to show you what's working with the gas. So obviously the cooking plate, and these ones are really cool. It really feels to cook like at home. We have the heater working on gas, and obviously the boiler. And the last thing I want to show you is not the mess here, but just like here we have the 3 valves for the gas. Okay, this is a question that is coming very, very often, is how do you do your little business? So I'm a guy, so for number one, it's actually easy. I can just go mostly everywhere outside. If you're a girl, there is a solution, and even for the guy, there is a solution to have a bottle system. Yeah, it's not the most romantic stuff, but it's working. And for number two, we have some small foldable toilet seats and using a bag, and that's it. It's like making a diaper for baby. So yeah, that's our system. We didn't want to have anything like chemical toilets or something like that, because it's taking some space inside your van, and again, every centimeters is important. So we chose this, and now it's been 6 years for me. I will never do something else. The final part for today is now what I think about this build after living inside since 6 years. I've been joined since almost 3 years now in the van. First thing I like is the 4 windows. This is definitely something cool to have, because like to have the view wherever you go. It's really nice. Obviously you lose some isolation on this part, but don't forget it's a van, so no matter what you do, it's not gonna be perfect. And in my opinion, it's definitely worth it to have like the windows when you don't want to have the doors open every time. What I liked also is the feeling that it's not a camper van, it's like a little house. It's really cozy with lots of lights everywhere, and you have like different moods, especially in the evening. You can see some pictures on our Instagram and you will see it's like very, very cozy. Another point I liked a lot is to have the option to have the shower outside and inside, but inside you don't waste a lot of space with a shower cabin. Everybody I know who are using a shower cabin, after a few months or years, it turns in another cabinet because they don't have enough storage for their own stuff. Actually, the shower inside, you're gonna use it like just few minutes per day, not every day, because most of the time you can take it outside. So yeah, in my opinion, it's not necessary to have a full cabin for your shower inside your van. It was also very convenient to have like the heater controller next to the bed. So again, in the morning, you can turn it on and staying under the blanket. Having a view on the water tank also, this is really useful. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. Now we're gonna talk about what was not good in this van. And quite few stuff I would like to change if I have to do another one. First big mistake was to think that having big storage like this with big doors was better than having drawers. Actually, I think it's better to lose a little bit of space with the drawers installation and setup. But it's more convenient to go in the back, all the way in the back of the storage. As you can see, if I want to grab something in the back here, I need to remove all the stuff in front, and yeah, that's really not convenient. So for sure, drawers are much better. To cook, the Tedford was great, but let's be honest, we are really missing an oven in this van. I love to cook, and I think Lauriane loves when I do some stuff. Oh. So yeah, we are missing definitely an oven for sure. It's not a mistake, but another thing I want to talk about is this little step. So the idea with this step was to be able to go in front, which we can easily do, but actually it's not happening so much. Like, it's just in case of emergency, and if you are too lazy when it's raining outside and you don't want to get wet and you want to go in the back, that's the only case we are using this way. And as you can see, now we are like adding like bread and jacket and like a curtain to isolate from the front, and we don't use this step so much for that. The other function was to be able to sit, but actually it's a bit too low and too small, so it's not comfy, and I never sit there to have lunch, for example. It's never happening. So yeah, that's something I will not do again. What's missing instead of this small step is some real space, a real dinner area with a table coming from somewhere. So yeah, that's something like that's really missing in this one. I can talk also about the heater. Actually, it's not really missing now, but it was missing at the beginning. At the beginning, the hot air was just coming from these little parts, and it was not enough because the air inside the van was not mixed enough. So, for example, it was super warm here, but just on the side, it was like freezing like hell. So I added a system of air distribution with 2 outlets here and here, and also it's going inside under the bed, so everything that is under the bed can be a bit warm also. And the last error I can say I did on this one was to waste too much useful space inside the living area. For example, all the electric compartment here, it's absolutely not necessary to have it here. Like, it was really stupid to put this. I thought it was a good idea to have access all the time to the fuses and everything, but actually no, it's just when it's broken, and it never broke. Like, I think I changed like maybe 3 fuses in 6 years, so yeah, definitely a waste of space this. I go like this because this is something I like and I don't like in the same time. It's the roof system with the ski. We already removed like 2 pairs of ski, but you can fit our ski touring skis here, and the Nordic skis are there. It's really cool because like it gives kind of style inside the van, but it's a bit a pain in the ass to every time put them again on top and to remove them, and maybe we can have put something else, I don't know, but yeah. One word about the bed. So I love having a big bed like this, but something that is missing is to have the option to go under it without going outside and opening the doors. So we would like to have a system that can lift the mattress and then just access to what's in the trunk. There is also something I can say about the shower tank. As it's hidden inside the floor, I had to put the floor 10 centimeters higher than it could have been because the shower tank is going inside here. So it's good because then it's hidden, but it's also 10 centimeters of space wasted. So I think there is maybe other solutions to look for and maybe find some alternatives. Okay guys, that's it for today. We tried to show you everything on this van I'm living in since 6 years now. On the next episode, we'll make a virtual tour of the new van, and it's gonna be really interesting to see, I think. And meanwhile, you can follow us on Instagram. Bye bye!